Okay, say hello. No, I know. Okay, can you tell me your name?
What?
What is your name?
My name. English name? What's your name?
Yeah.
Oh. My name is Michael.
Okay.
That's English.
His name is Michael. A lot of Chinese people choose English names to go with their Chinese name. Can you tell them your Chinese name too? Speak very loud.
Okay, my Chinese name is Xiaobo.
Okay. And tell them what sport you play. Yes.
I was a wrestler.
Okay.
Michael.
Michael was a wrestler. Okay. Now, let me introduce you to a couple of young gymnasts that are here. Okay. Can you say hello?
Say hello.
My name is Cecilia. Yeah.
My name is Lee.
Eileen? Very good. What is your sport? Gymnast. Very good. Where are you all from, Beijing or from other parts? Okay. Oh, very cold. What? Oh. 谢谢。
Thank you.
再见。
好紧张啊。
Okay. I don't know if you could understand very much of that, but those were three little gymnasts that are part of the national program here. And you can see how little those girls are. And they have all been recruited to come from their home and live here in Beijing. So it would be like someone on the American Olympic Committee coming to Indianapolis, coming to Shelbyville and saying, we want you to move to Los Angeles or Miami or New York and live there. And so it's a very good opportunity for them as an athlete, but it can be very sad because they have to practice all day, every day, and they don't get to be with their family. So the opportunity to take the books and basketballs that you guys get and take them with us, they will be very happy to help to give away the books and basketballs you guys worked so hard to earn. Yes, they do. Chinese people are very interested in Christmas. Some of them know a lot of American Christmas traditions, and some of them do not. And so it's fun to include them on the different Christmas traditions. I had a party at my house on Christmas Eve, and I had a Christmas tree, and I had stockings, and we had candy canes and things like that. So anything that is involved with American culture, they're very interested in. And then obviously China has its own holidays. We are getting ready to celebrate Chinese New Year. Here it is called Spring Festival. American people know it as Chinese New Year, but it is similar to our Christmas and our Christmas break. They get maybe 2 to 3 weeks off from school. And just a moment. Sorry. And everyone goes to their hometown, and they approach it kind of the same way that we do Christmas. Then there are some more minor holidays, kind of like our Thanksgiving or our, what else, 4th of July, things like that. You know, a lot of the fruits and vegetables that we eat here are very similar to what we eat back in America. You don't see large fields with big machinery like we have in Shelbyville or the Midwest. No one here owns a combine or a large tractor. The cornfields are very small and everyone harvests the corn by hand. And you know, I don't know that I've seen like soybean fields or anything like that. Fruit, people eat much greater quantities of fruit and vegetables here than we do in America. And so you can walk down the street and there will be little vendors selling very fresh fruits and vegetables. Most people buy fruits and vegetables every day. And in fact, I eat a lot more fruit here than I did in America. And the fruit is very fresh and very good. The weather here, it can be pretty brutal. It's really not any colder than what it is in, you know, the upper Midwest, Indianapolis, Shelbyville area. But I think because you have to be outside so much more here, it seems like it's much colder. Now it is always windy in Beijing. It's always windy. And so when it's cold and windy, you know, it can be pretty uncomfortable. But as I said before, you know, in America, I would walk out of my house and in 30 seconds I would be in my car, and then I would drive to my office, and in 30 seconds after getting out of my car, I would be in my office. In China, you walk maybe 10 or 15 minutes to a bus stop or to a subway, and then you ride the bus or the subway, and then you get off and you walk again and again. So you're outside much more here, so it feels like it's cold. It is very dry in Beijing. As I said, it doesn't snow hardly at all in the winter, and it barely rains in the summer. So it's much drier than Shelbyville. Wow, there are a lot. I think Chinese people want you, they are so proud of their culture and their heritage, and they are very willing to share it with you. I think sometimes in America, we try to, we leave our office and we just go home and we eat in our house, we stay at home at night and we may watch TV or something like that. I think Chinese people are much more social. The restaurants here are always busy and people are always asking you, do you want to go to dinner? Do you want to go to lunch? And they're so excited to teach you about Chinese New Year or about Chinese history. So I love the way that Chinese people have invited me into their world and into their culture. And they are so proud and so excited to help me learn more about China. You know, when I was your age, I was dead certain that I was going to be a sports broadcaster and that I was going to live in the Midwestern United States for the rest of my life. And I never in a million years would have thought that I would go to China or that I would go to many of the other countries that basketball has taken me to. And while I love the United States very much, and I'm so happy I grew up in Shelbyville, and I can't wait to come back and visit. And I can't say enough about the way that the Shelbyville community helped develop me. I think you need to leave your options open. You need to work as hard as you can to discover places outside of the Midwest, outside of even America. You guys have so many more opportunities to learn and communicate with people in other parts of the world than even I did when I was younger. I mean, I'm standing in Beijing right now and we're talking with Skype and Facebook and all the different things you can use to talk to people. My advice would be try as many things as possible. Try sports, try music, try learning other languages, and leave your options open. You never know, maybe in 10 or 15 years, one of you will be standing in India or Africa or someplace like that, talking to a school back in America about how you get to work in a foreign country. I'm trouble. Before you guys go, I just want to thank you. You saw in the pictures how these kids have almost nothing. They don't get to have the Christmas that you guys get to have, and they don't get to have the life and the education and the opportunities that you have. And I know that there will be some times during this that you just don't want to read anymore. There will be times that you just want to put that book down and you want to, you want to just go play with your friends, or you want to play a video game or watch television. But not only are you helping yourself by reading that book, and not only are you making yourself better, but you will be helping children here that don't have the opportunities to help themselves the same way that you do. And so I am so excited about this, and I'm so thankful that you guys have decided to work hard at this and read lots of books so that we can raise the money to send these children books and basketball. So thank you so much for being part of this project, and thank you for helping me and my friends here in China.